Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I've been adding a whole load of new spring pieces to my wardrobe, so I thought I'd share with you today all of the things I picked up recently and show you how I'm planning on styling them. Before we get into it, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a thing from me. And with that being said, let me show you the first piece. The first item are these incredible earrings from a brand called Juniper London. They are actually owned by my friend Becky and she very kindly gifted me these earrings, but I just think they are so perfect for spring. I haven't really seen any of these kind of statement earrings in a white. I've seen them in pearl, black, burgundy, all of the other colors of the rainbow, but I hadn't really seen very many white options. And I think these just have the power to make every outfit look really fresh and spring-like. For example, my blazer and my waistcoat I've been wearing so much throughout autumn winter, but I feel like just pairing it with something as simple as an earring with a little pop of white on it helps to make the look feel a lot more spring appropriate. They're also incredibly light because I do worry sometimes about statement earrings that they are dragging my earlobes down. These ones are so light you can literally barely feel them in the ears, which is a very great thing. They're a really great affordable option. Not an ad, not sponsored, but I'm all for supporting my friends, and when they have products that are as dreamy as this, it's a no-brainer. I needed to share them with you guys. For this look, I'm wearing this brown blazer and waistcoat. They are originally from Marks & Spencer's a little while ago now, potentially over a year ago now, but I will of course find any alternatives that I can and link them below and on my LTK. And then I'm also wearing this amazing maxi skirt from H&M. Again, a piece I picked up last year, but so many of these skirts are being launched right now across the high street, so I'm sharing all of my favorites over on my LTK, and I will also share that link down below for you guys. My bag is from Etsy. It's a very good dupe of the Dragon Diffusion bags, which are so popular, especially throughout spring summer. However, I have spotted that Anthropologie have an amazing dupe for a really great price point. This one from Etsy, with like the taxes and stuff, wasn't far off the price of a Dragon Diffusion bag, so I think if I was to get one, I would probably just buy the real deal. And then my shoes, I'm wearing these suede ballet flats from Mint Velvet. I feel like they complement all the brown tones in this look perfectly, and they are so comfortable and so sweet and cute. I feel like a ballet flat is such an easy way to make all of your looks feel very cutesy, girly, elevated throughout spring. Next up are these amazing weave slingbacks from Marks & Spencer's. I love a mesh weave ballet flat, whatever you want to call the texture of it. And when I saw these, I was like, this is perfect. I've been on the hunt for a good cream slimback for a while. I have a white pair. Like when I'm wearing mixtures of like cream tones, sometimes white just feels a little bit too stark. I need something slightly softer. And I thought as these were like a weave texture, they were a bit more unique, and I don't have anything like this in my collection. And one thing I really like to do throughout spring is play with my textures more. I like to wear really like monochromatic looks, but play around with different textures. I think it just really helps to bring like an element of interest to your look. And I also feel like they look so expensive and so premium as well. I'm obsessed with them. That heel height is perfection. For me, when I tend to wear my slingbacks, I'm wearing them for like events in London, so they need to be something that I can easily trot around in, that are going to be relatively comfortable. To style them up, I've got them on with this very cream and white tonal look. I'm wearing my Levi's ribcage straight white jeans, which have been one of the best purchases of 2025 so far. I'm obsessed with them. They're amazing. The Levi Ribcage Straight is my all-time favorite jean style ever, and I will continue to keep buying any new colors that they bring out because they're just amazing and they fit so well. They're so comfortable, so flattering, and they're such a great length as well. You can pick what length you want. I usually go for like a 29 leg because it gives me the option of being able to wear heels but also flats with them without them dragging on the floor. I think they're very flattering. Then my vest top underneath is from Zara. It's like this fine knit vest top, so I feel like it feels a little bit more premium than just a standard cotton tank. And then over the top, I'm wearing this Asos kind of butter yellow almost blazer. I so wish that these little poppers weren't here and I could wear it open, because I'm kind of forced to do it up, which is fine. I feel like it does look quite cute done up as well, but I'd like to have the option. So I do kind of wish it had like buttons. Bag is last year's Zara. It's this amazing like shell bag. Sorry, but how stunning is this bag? It looks so luxe, and you'll never guess where it's from. I mean, actually, no, you might, because you might recognize the very minor logo on the front, which is very unlike this brand. It's of course from River Island. This was less than £40, and I feel like she is giving kind of Hermes vibe, no? This is kind of the thought process when I saw it. I was like, wow, this is so perfect for spring with the canvas. I love the black faux leather detailing on it too. Helps to make it feel just that little bit more premium. The only downside to this bag is that it has this hideous this bag charm on it. I know the bag charm trend is so huge right now and there are so many people who look so good with it, but I just think look how much cheaper the bag looks now there's this tacky charm hanging off it. Like, please, like, at least put it on one of those keychains where I can just like unhook it. Like, I'm gonna have to get my stepdad to like pry this open so I can take it off. Thankfully I can take it off, otherwise I probably wouldn't have bought the bag. I hate them so much, they just look so tacky, but I just think she is an absolute beauty. She's gonna go with so many things, a really great size too. Then to style her up, I'm just wearing this incredible cream blazer from Dish. Dish has actually just launched in the UK in Selfridges. They've got a tiny little stand on like their 3rd floor, I want to say. Like, we're like opposite Frankie Shop if you've ever been into Selfridges in London. They've got quite a few pieces in there that are like amazing holiday pieces. I actually went in the other day and had a little nosy to see what they were launching in store. Lots of beautiful linens, lots of beautiful co-ords, dresses, all the things I think Dish is very well known for. And they've also got this blazer. This is actually called the Live blazer, and I'm not being funny, but if there was anything more designed for me, it's this. And they put my name on it too, like, Dish. You shouldn't have. And then underneath, I'm just wearing this little Zara fine knit tank again. She's a hardworking piece in the wardrobe. Definitely a capsule wardrobe essential. And then I've also paired it with this kind of poplin style black maxi skirt. This black maxi skirt and my white one that I featured earlier on in the video were two of my most worn pieces throughout spring summer last year, and I guarantee they're about to take that title again for this spring summer because they just look so chic. For my shoes, I'm wearing my mesh ballet flats, which again are another hero piece in my wardrobe for spring summer. In case you were worried there was going to be no clothes in this haul, I have to show you this insane puff sleeve top. I've had one of these kind of puff sleeve, I think they describe it as a jacket on their website, but I had one just before Christmas as part of the Lydia Millen collection that she did with them, and it is so stunning, such a beautiful piece. It's so well made, the lining on the inside, it feels so luxe, and I just love how it looks. It's one of those pieces that always gets you compliments. It's just such a nice top, great for evenings, great for any kind of more dressier occasions. Maybe you're going for brunch. This is just perfection. I've gone for a little evening inspired outfit, and I'm wearing these tailored shorts from River Island. I've got on a pair of tights, but I think as the weather heats up, I would probably forego those and just brave it with the legs. But for now, I think tights are still very much needed. And then my little clutch bag is actually from Mango. This was from last year, but I believe they've re-brought it out this year. If not, I know Zara have a very similar option, and I'm sure I can find a couple of alternatives for you. And then for my heels, I've got on my Mango heels that I wear all the time. I actually wore these yesterday and walked around a lot, so my feet are kind of a little bit sore today. So putting them back on was a bit of a challenge, but they just complete the look. I really like this. I would wear this to like a dinner or a little date night. I think it is no secret that I'm a huge fan of a good satin slip skirt, and this one is stunning. I love the color of it. The fabric that they've chosen, this kind of satin, just almost looks liquid. It's so glossy. And then I love the little lace detailing around the bottom of the skirt. Hopefully you'll be able to see it a little bit clearer in the cutaway. And then it's also got this really nice slit in too, which does help to flash a little bit of leg and stop the skirt from feeling too nighty-ish. But I've just paired it with a white t-shirt, a black blazer, and then some black accessories because I do feel like the skirt is very glam, very polished, and sometimes when I want to style things, I like to play with like this high and low kind of thing where essentially you have a piece that would be considered quite high, like the skirt, maybe the heels, the bag I would say is quite high, and then you've got like low pieces, like things that feel a little bit more casual, maybe feel a little bit more opposite. So like I've gone quite masculine with the blazer, which is a real contrast to how feminine the lace and the satin is. And then the white t-shirt is just such a simple, basic piece that stops this from feeling too fussy or too dressy. And I really like the finished look of this. So you know those viral Uniqlo built-in bra tank tops that everybody owned and everyone went crazy for last year? Well, Uniqlo have released a new version. So they're still doing the same one, but they've also brought out a halterneck version. And as soon as I saw them, I had to pick one up in a black and a cream, ready for spring summer. There's something so classy and elegant about a halterneck. I feel like it really does just help to elevate a look. It's such a great wardrobe basic, like it will literally go with anything, but I think it does such an amazing job of just taking an outfit to the next level. Like I could easily have just worn a black vest top with these linen trousers and this look would have looked great, but there is just something about having the halterneck, like having the flush of skin at the back. It just feels So classy. I always forget to shut that door. And what's so nice is that you don't have to worry about trying to find a bra to go with this because it has one built in, which is very, very convenient. Let me show you this full fit because I am obsessed with this. This is going to be like one of my go-to summer outfits. So I've got on these insane wide leg linen trousers. I always find this time of year is the best time to buy your linen pieces because when it comes to like actually having warmer weather or like a time of year where you would be wearing your linen, they're always out of stock or they're always really expensive, like the ones that are left. So I would say if you are missing a good pair of linen trousers, like a linen tailored trouser, whether it be a wide leg or maybe something slightly narrower, now is the best time to get one. These are from Lily Silk and they are incredible, such amazing quality. One thing to note is that they do run a little bit big. Like normally when I get tailored trousers from Lily Silk, they fit to a T. These are a little bit on the roomier side, so I would definitely size down in these. And then I've just got on this belt which I picked up from Primark recently. I love the kind of patent croc. I feel like it goes really nicely with one of my favorite bags, which is the Demelier. I think this is the Vancouver clutch, I want to say. And then for my heels, I've just got on my mango heeled sandals. If you watched my previous Asos haul, you'll have seen that linen style blazer and trouser co-ord. Well, I guess it's kind of not a co-ord because the trousers didn't really match exact to the blazer. The more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to get much use out of the blazer. So I ended up taking both back and I picked up this co-ord instead. And you know what? I'm very happy that I did that because this little boucle cream set is so stunning. I love the texture, but a real thing for textures this video, but I just think it looks so luxe paired with like black accessories. Again, if you saw my color combinations, I love cream and black together. I think they just look so expensive. And I just really like that I could probably wear both of these pieces as separates quite easily. I've just gone for my Demelier bag again, and then also my mango heels again, because I just think they let the piece do all the talking. Onto the final two pieces, both of which are from Zara. I absolutely adore this halterneck top. One thing that Zara do very, very well is like jeans and a nice top. They do great jeans and they do great nice top. What I really like about this one is that it is so versatile, quite minimal. I just love that the back is super daring, quite sexy, and then it being just like tied up. And then I really like the fact that it's in this gorgeous satin material and it just drapes so beautifully around the front. I think it's incredibly flattering. I think they also do it in cream too, and I'm half tempted to get it in cream because I just think when there's like dinners and stuff that I tend to go to, or like date nights, or if I'm trying new restaurants, I just love having options like this to wear. I can throw a blazer on over my shoulders, good to go, and then this is the look. I've gone full-blown like evening date night look, and I've popped on my favorite mango. They're like a wide leg pleated trouser. They look so dreamy, so premium. I think this is a very common trend. I like my outfits to kind of look really elevated and expensive without spending crazy amounts of money. And I feel like Mango do some really, really great pieces that tick that box for me, including these trousers. And then I've also got on my Mango heels again. And then I've got my LME bag. I love the gold top handle and the shape of this. They also do it in a slightly bigger size too, which is great if you need to fit more things in. But I think this is such a perfect size for evening. Like you can fit your phone, lip gloss, gum, wallet, all the essentials. Last but by no means least, I wanted to show you these incredible white heels. Everybody in their wardrobe should have a pair of black heeled sandals, a pair of white, and a pair of nude. And I feel like you are covered for any single dressy kind of look. Really like that heel height. I don't think they're too high, and I just think a classic minimal shape will serve you well for years to come. They're kind of like a capsule wardrobe essential, I would say, but only if you are someone who enjoys wearing heels. I'm not going to tell you to go and buy a pair of heels if you're someone who literally cannot stand them or doesn't like walking in them. I've got on this insane dress from Odd Muse. I just think it's so stunning. It's so feminine. I love how floaty and how flowy it is. It's probably one of my most complimented dresses. I'm so excited to get some more use out of it for spring summer this year. I've just paired it with this little knitted cardigan in a butter yellow from New Look, because obviously it is a little bit nippy and I do feel like you need a little something over the shoulders, and it's also to stop it from feeling too bridal, because I'm in like pearl and white kind of head to toe. It does need a little bit of something to stop it from being like she's a bride, because I'm definitely not a bride. And then I've got my little pearl clutch again, and I just think this look is so chic. I'm just thinking like a little afternoon tea or like a little garden party, this would be so sweet for. And that is everything I have picked up recently for my spring wardrobe. Be sure to let me know which piece was your favorite, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.